Hi, I'm Laurian Veaudour, Chef Ambassador for Maple from Canada, and today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious maple, pecan and vanilla mousse cake. First of all, we're going to make the pecan sponge. In a large mixing bowl, mix the eggs, sugar, ground pecans and maple syrup. Then add the flour and the baking powder. Once well mixed, carefully fold the chopped pecans, maple flakes and add to the baking tin. This needs to bake for 25 to 30 minutes. While the sponge is baking, you can prepare the caramelized maple pecans. Simply toss the pecans with the maple syrup. I'm using delicious amber maple syrup for its rich taste. Bake them for about 18 minutes, stirring occasionally so they are nice and crispy all the way around. Then leave them to cool completely. Now for my delicious pecan and maple praline. In a food processor, blend all the ingredients together until nice and smooth. Then put it aside, ready for later on. Next, soak the gelatin leaves in cold water for 10 minutes, then drain it. Scrape the vanilla pod. In a small saucepan, put the milk and the vanilla to infuse for about 5 minutes. In a separate bowl, whisk the egg yolk with the maple sugar until light and fluffy. When the milk comes to boil, take some of it into your eggs mixture, whisk it, then put it back onto the stove and cook it nice and gently until it coats over the spoon. Pour the custard over the gelatin leaves and leave it to cool to room temperature. Whip the cream to soft peaks, then fold it into the cool custard. And now for the fun part, we're going to put the cake together. First, put the sponge in the center of the 20 centimeter ring and pipe the mousse on the edge of the sponge until it's level. Pipe the praline on top of the sponge and sprinkle atop those delicious maple pecans. Finish by adding the rest of the mousse, then smooth it off with a palette knife. Then place the cake in the freezer overnight to set. And now to finish the cake, we need to make the crunchy chocolate glaze. Melt the chocolate with cocoa butter in a microwave, stirring from time to time. I like to add some chopped pecans to add a bit of extra crunch. Carefully remove your mousse cake from the mold and place it on a cooling rack. Pour over the melted chocolate to cover all sides. Make sure you place something underneath to catch any excess chocolate. I like to finish it with a bit of maple whipped cream, caramelized pecan nuts and some maple praline. I love the caramelized maple pecans to give that little bit of shine on the top of the cake. And there you have it, my maple, pecan and vanilla mousse cake. I hope you love it as much as I do. For more recipe inspiration, visit Maple Canada UK on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter.